So the motion should be simple. A good swing motion means a simple motion. It's more along the swing plane, not much motion in the perpendicular direction. If you have a lot of motion this way, that means you need extra forces to control this. So it should be more on plane motion here.
Yeah.
All you do is accelerate and then reverse the direction and
I got it. Yeah.
accelerate.
So the statement is that if you're on a line and like there's wind and other stuff, you need a lot more strength to then stay on the line. Versus if you just stay on the line and you're not distracted by other things, you can just go on the line, right? Not a great analogy, but I understand.
So you have the image of just turning the body about the spine axis. The simple turning motion. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the motion.
Yeah.
Then what happens is after turning your left leg,
My left leg feels a lot more stable too.
yeah, now it's a lot more straightened this way here because you're essentially turning the body like this.
Yes.
In the backswing, the same thing. If you really turn about the spine axis here, naturally, right leg becomes straighter here. But usually what happens, you're going this way here. Instead, just to turn around the spine axis, then this, turn around the spine axis, then you go here.
Yeah.
Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. In this process, if your hand goes too low, then on the way down, you have to make space by sliding the body. This causes trouble. So your elbow has to stay reasonably high relative to the swing plane. Actually, the elbow follows the swing plane here. So then, on the way down, the elbow goes slightly below the swing plane, but still, elbow goes in front of your body, so nothing obstructs. You have a simple turning motion and then finish here, instead of pulling this in. Yes, yes. Now your finished position is really good. Yeah. And then have more active backswing. Throw the back more actively. Yes, yes. And then give enough time and then let it go. Yes, yes, yes. Let me record this. Ooh, this is good. This is good. Yeah. Ready, go. So active backswing and then yes. Yes. Look at this. You see how simple the swing motion is now. So active backswing and then yes. Yes. So the hands stay about here. It's coming this way here, and the elbow is going in front of your body. It's cleared here. And particularly in the downswing, you don't have this motion.
Yep.
Rather, swinging and standing on the left side. So this is the idea.
Yeah, my legs feel solid, very solid.
So this makes the swing motion a lot simpler. Then you can really focus on acceleration, deceleration, acceleration, deceleration.
Because the one that you mentioned, with the takeaway, yeah, then once I can start focusing on that, you can, really get the timing, I think.
And they have more active throw in the backswing.
Yeah.
So they let the white ball go.
When you see the more active throw in the backswing, where is that throw? Is it this first part?
Actually, as a, when you say kapow, kapow here.
Yeah.
So kapow.
Yeah. So it's midway through.
If you throw too early, what happens is throw and then slow down here.
Yeah.
Then you have a disconnect between the backswing and downswing. So rather, kapow, really, toward the end of the backswing, you have the active motion,
Yeah.
so that it gives you good coiling, right?
Okay.
Yes, yes. That's a lot better with the, woo.
Yeah.
So what's important is you have to have active backswing, the good connection between backswing and the downswing, but that's not coming from rushed downswing, but rather
Yep.
good coiling motion toward the end of the backswing with that wind up and then let it go. Okay? Particularly when you use a heavier object, your body assumes better mechanics because always your body tries to minimize the load on the body. When you use a heavier object, naturally you have more burden on the body, then the body smooths the acceleration, deceleration pattern to minimize the.
Can you say that again?
So when we use a lighter one or
Yes.
heavier one, obviously when you use a heavier one, it puts more burden on the body. Your body automatically reshapes the acceleration, deceleration pattern. So it smooths the acceleration, deceleration.
Huh.
So you have a gradual acceleration, deceleration, instead of sharp acceleration, deceleration. With a lighter one, you can do that.
Too sharp, yeah.
Yeah. When you use a heavier one, the motion becomes smoother,
Yeah.
naturally.
Okay.
So with that, and then connect it to the downswing here.
Okay.
Okay? No rush. With this, you go over here and then quickly try to intentionally do this with arms. It's possible. With the heavier one, because of inertia, you have to wait until this is completed and then throw.
Yeah.
So your goal is to generate good wind up, coiling toward the end of the backswing, using that start the downswing,
Yeah.
using these muscles.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the point of this is so that you get at the end the good wind up and then
That's connected to the downswing automatically. Throw the head, throw the head, throw the head. Yep. Throw, yes. So instead of bringing this, pulling this in, try to throw it. Yes. Yeah. Then what happens is currently with this swing, the direction your hands are thrown and the club head is thrown is the same. So all you do is you throw your hands to the target direction. The club head will also move in
Okay.
that direction.
that makes sense. Because the ones before it, I looked on the video, it didn't seem, it felt like I was hitting the ball, or what would be the ball, way that way. It didn't look as dramatic on the video, but those last two, with my hands, that felt like I had squared up.
So when you keep pulling, what happens is even at impact, you're still forcing the club.
Yeah.
You are influencing the club motion. That's why you have pull or push.
Yeah.
But if you rely on the club speed here, develop good speed here, using that, let the club head go and they hit the ball, and then just follow that path. This is really follow through
Yeah.
instead of keep dragging all the way, right? So come down here, following the swing plane, and then let it go. Maintain.
When those two that I felt like my hands were going more towards the target, more towards the tee. Is that?
Yeah, let it go, and then this is important here.
Yeah.
When you have good forearm motion, then naturally you will follow nice swing plane there. Yes. Yes, yes. So then in this process, in this swing, there's not much surprise
Yeah.
because everything is moving along the swing plane.
Yeah.
Your hand motion and then the direction of the club head, these are matched here. So it's really simple.
Yeah.
And then all you need to worry about is have an active motion, reverse the direction, and then active motion, throw. Okay, get rid of all the unnecessary movements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. When you lay it out, I was doing a lot of really unnecessary things. So.
Now let's go to the lighter one. So you have the temptation of manipulating this, but again, relax wrist a little bit,
With two hands or one hand?
two hands. But again, you need to have the same feel, go up here and then throw. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Now the downswing motion is really good.
Yeah.
So you go here, the swing, and then so your left leg is
Yeah.
well supporting your body because the motion is more or less going around your spine axis.
It's so much easier to get to my front leg too when I'm not trying to do this.
Yeah. So again, in the backswing, throw the white ball a bit more actively. And then even though this is a lighter one, but still for your body, you should have a good coiling. Wind up at the end of the backswing. And with that, you are throwing the yeah. Yes. So don't be afraid of having active backswing, because if the stick moves along the swing plane more or less, then it's just a matter of reversing the direction and then letting it go.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have a lot of motion perpendicular to the swing plane, then all you do is just reverse the direction and then let it go.
Yeah.
Whether it's a heavy one or lighter one, the same idea. Now let's go to your club. The same thing. The difference between the club and these is that these have flexibility to a certain extent, but this one doesn't. Okay. So then again, you have to allow the club head to travel enough using your wrist here. Okay. Do not hold it here.
Yeah.
Do not hold it here. Let it go enough. Throw the club head around your body. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Now the motion is a little cleaner. Let me record this. Okay, ready, go. Okay. Now let's first take a look at this. See how clean the swing plane is. Okay.
Yeah, very clean.
Your body motion. You don't have much of this here now, because mainly.
The other thing is I can see how once I get more and more comfortable, it's going to be a lot easier to just generate speed.
You see your elbow, right elbow, is coming in front of your body. It's not colliding anymore.
Yeah.
So look at this.
Yeah, that looks good. I mean, it's a pretty huge difference.
Now, it's coming down.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Stage 3. Stage 3 of two-step swing drills. So with you,
Stage 3 of a two-step.
it has 3 stages. The stage 1 is a throw and take 2 steps, actually, then swing. Stage 2 is with narrow stance, and only take this step and swing. Stage 3 with no step. Okay, throw, bring it back, and then swing. So this initial motion is called the trigger motion.
And you were thinking my feet maybe were too wide?
Initially, you're too wide because you tended to turn, and then this happened. But with the active leg action, you can find a reasonable stance width.
Okay. So with this, I start out here, or where you?
So from here, throw this way, and then bring it back actively. Yes. So the whole purpose of the trigger motion is to have active backswing.
Yes, to help.
Using this and then active backswing. And then let the club head travel enough, okay, in the backswing. And have the feel of a pow, more exaggerated wind up. Then your downswing becomes more active.
Yep.
Yeah. So what happens is that when you have a good pow here, then you have more time here. With that, pow, and naturally you can drop this side here, and then kick and throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely gonna have a lot of time.
Yeah. Now your left leg is a lot more active. If you remember your data from the last session,
Like in Cascada.
your push was weak in the
No,
downswing.
this, I feel a lot of good force. through
Now
this.
the left leg is a lot more active.
Yeah.
Using the trigger, try to generate good wind up in the backswing. Pow! Yes, yes, yes. Now you are dropping and then kicking, so you are unweighting, and the push is a lot better now. Yeah. Now let's say this: Knau, kapow, kabam. Knau, kapow, kabam. Yeah, it's find the good rhythm, good intonation. So keep saying that when you swing, when you do this stage 3. Yes, yes. Yeah. So as you repeat this more and more, the swing motion becomes more comfortable. It becomes more natural. So use the steps or the step drill and also the phrase. If these work really well, then you can develop really good rhythm, no rush. Particularly during the backswing, if you have active leg, you cannot go down quickly because you're pushing the ground and throw here, so you have to give enough time automatically. Yeah. Yeah. So really, the active swing, active downswing depends on how well you wind up at the end of the backswing, how much coiling you achieve. Okay, with that, good coiling, and then naturally drop the left knee slightly and then kick the ground. Yeah, you got rid of this sliding and then bring this down. Now, let's change this a little bit. Let's introduce the pumping motion. So, now, kapow, swing. 2 pumping actions. The pumping is a bit weak. Here, use the body more. Yeah, you need to move the body well using the legs. Move the hand. You can just keep the hands about here. No need to bring the hands too much. But there. No. There, as you pumping, as you do the pumping, your club head tends to move this way here. Instead, still along the same plane here, instead of going like this, the same plane.
Okay.
So if you can do the pumping action really well, that means you completely changed everything. Yes, 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 along the same plane. Yeah, so these are variations. But the bottom line,
Is it good?
oftentimes it's hard to change this
Yeah.
for the skilled golfers, but you changed it today.
Well,
Now you're moving.
It feels very good, and it feels very good just on how I can get to this front.
Also, your motion becomes a lot more comfortable with that.
Yeah.
So when you use different ones, lighter, heavier, and then it's always good to have a little bit of bending.
Yeah.
Okay, so both are really good for that. And particularly when you have a little bit of bending with the heavier one, you cannot rush here because your goal is to minimize the bending here. The bending from natural slowdown is okay, But before this is completed, if you go down, it creates a lot of bending. That's not good.
Yeah.
So you can use different devices.